by saying there was once a Congress I. There was once a Congress I, which is now the Congress AI. But the AI stands for Anti-India. So let's start calling it the Anti-India Congress Party. Whilst the entire world is praising India's global leadership, innovation, technology, vision, the Prime Minister, the main opposition is busy tarnishing the image of the Prime Minister. In the name of opposing Prime Minister Narendra Modi, they are actually executing anti-national agendas. Repeatedly, you have Mr. Rahul Gandhi who goes abroad and shamelessly, with sheer ignorance, displays all kinds of false narratives about Bharat. And you have the youth Congress workers, which have now become a matter of national shame. The world is praising India, but instead of playing the responsible role of the opposition, the Congress party is showing its desperate frustration. The real question is, was this a deliberate conspiracy to internationally defame the AI summit? There must be a thorough investigation, and that is the demand of Eknath Shinde and the Shivsena into this entire matter. Where the forces have come, where you eat salt of a country, you yet commit treason. And I would like to say, in the words of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, that this is not just a prestige issue for India, but strict action must be taken, because whoever it is who is trying to damage the image of Bharat, they must be exposed in this dance of nudity in trying to defame the country. This sentiment has hurt crores and crores of Gen Z and youth leaders of India. There have been lots of youth leaders who have expressed their sentiment. And today we start this press conference by citing a youth leader who has spoken up and spoken up vociferously. The youth leader of Shivsena, Dr. Shrikant Shinde. And I'd like to quote what he has said. This is something that the youth of India echo, and this is something which sums it up for the Congress party. Dr. Shrikant Shinde has said clearly, when it comes to a section of the youth who have said tirelessly and timelessly that we want opportunity. We want opportunity of growth. We want opportunity to show that our talent through AI gives us jobs, but also gives a vision for the country. Honorable Member of Parliament from Kalyan, Dr. Shrikant Shinde has said, and I'd like to quote, "Clothes make the man. Clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence in society." Clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence on society. Yes, this was said by Mark Twain. But Rahul Gandhi has proved that he is unfit to run his own party. And now he is proving that he is unfit to serve as India's leader of opposition. Whilst the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is delivering a world-class global AI summit, bringing innovators, investors and leaders together to showcase India's rise as a technology and economic powerhouse, the Congress party chooses spectacle over substance. The Congress party chooses spectacle over substance. At a moment meant to highlight India's global stature, its workers resort to theatrics and only to embarrass the nation. Under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, India's profile as a digital leader and fast-growing major economy has strengthened dramatically. Global platforms are being hosted with confidence, vision and competence. That is statesmanship. In contrast, the opposition offers noise, instead of ideas, stunts instead of solutions, and that is what we need to highlight. In contrast, the opposition offers noise instead of ideas and stunts instead of solutions. Democracy needs a serious opposition, but what we are seeing is a collapse of credibility. India is moving forward. The world can see it. No amount of drama can ever overshadow the leadership that is positioning India at the center of global innovation and growth. I hope India's principal opposition party clothes itself with wisdom and integrity. Above all, they must show love for India. So this is the official statement of Dr. Shrikant Shinde and the Shivsena. Now we come to a few facts, and I think those facts need to be highlighted, because when Atal Bihari Vajpayee said, governments will come, governments will go, parties will be formed, parties will collapse, but it is this nation that we must endure, and this nation that we must protect. Look at the takeaways from this AI summit. You had people from different parts of the globe, and when the Honorable Prime Minister talked about Manav Vision, what does it stand for? The M stands for moral and ethical systems, the A for accountable governance, the N for national sovereignty, A for accessible and inclusiveness, and V for valid and legitimate. If we look at the Congress party, I think it can be defined by just 3 words. I would say shameless, 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 but let's edit it and say topless, brainless, shameless. Topless, brainless, shameless. That is the Congress party. And the incident at the AI summit was not just described such, but is a judgment when you have a global gathering of international significance. What occurred was a deliberate act, a planned conspiracy, and Rahul Gandhi and his roadmap have continued to blame government, blame Prime Minister. He did the same at the airstrike and the Operation Sindoor. Rahul Gandhi criticized India, praised Pakistan. But what can be expected of him? In 2016, at the surgical strikes, he used words like "Khoon ki dalali." What does that mean? It is only to defame India globally and insult us. It was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru that once said that, India is a land of snake charmers. Sir, gone are those days. And Rahul Gandhi understands that this country is a country of youth, is a country of Gen Z, is a country of startups, and is the country of artificial intelligence as an industry. You may continue to be embroiled in your National Herald case, sir, but I think the time has come to unequivocally speak up and condemn what your youth Congress did. And what they did was brainless, topless, and shameless. I reiterate, it was the international forum that was watching this. It was Bharat's Gen Z that was watching it. And look at the individuals who were involved in this at Bharat Mandapam. Let's highlight their names of this Lafanga party, the Lafanga Congress Party. They include National Secretary Krishna Hari, Bihar Youth Congress Secretary Kundan Yadav, Uttar Pradesh Youth Congress Vice President Ajay Kumar, Youth Congress National Coordinator Narsimha Yadav. And these are not minor workers, sir. These are office bearers of the Congress Lafanga Party, the anti-India Congress Lafanga Party. What were they achieving by this chaos? The workers who removed their shirts chose to be bare-bodied and naked. It shows you how naked their thought process is. They asserted this spontaneous act which was only to target Bharat, to target the Honorable Prime Minister, and Shivsena condemns it in totality. I want to ask their partners, their alliance partners, the Ubata Sena, which sits on the fence, chooses to speak when it wants to, and stays mum when there are such awful incidents. Today, India hosted the AI summit. We had more than 100 countries being participative. We had heads of state from over 30 countries. We had ministers from over 60 countries who were present, thousands of global CEOs, researchers, startups, policy thinkers. More than 2.5 lakh visitors registered and participated in this summit. The summit featured thousands and thousands of sessions with numerous exhibitors, young, middle-aged, old. More than 300 exhibitors from 30 countries. And when you have the French President Emmanuel Macron, UN Secretary General, you have Sundar Pichai of Google, you have Sam Altman of OpenAI, Demesis Abassis of DeepEnd, Dario Amodeo of Anthropic. They are all present, and you make a spectacle of us and our country. I think shame on you, Rahul Gandhi, shame on you, Congress Party, and the fact that Bharat is on the path to progress is something you cannot digest. From the 11th largest economy to the 4th largest, going on way to the 3rd. I want to say when Emmanuel Macron came to India and he said that the future of AI is the future of Bharat. Sam Altman stated that the future of artificial intelligence is not possible without India at its core. Microsoft leadership, Brad Smith, noted that India has become the world's largest AI talent engines, and Meta's chief AI officer, Alexander Wang, observed that India's ability to scale and personal super intelligence is unparalleled. These voices collectively echo the AI ecosystem, and for those who have delivered fantastically in this field, I think we need to actually thank the Honorable Prime Minister for giving us this forum. But people such as Rahul Gandhi, false narrative, false narrative, false narrative. So when you cry foul of 2016 surgical strike or 2019 Balakot airstrike, Rahul Gandhi, your agenda seems very, very apparent. You know, Rahul Gandhi has compared India's governing system to organizations similar to the Boko Haram. I want to ask you, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, do you know what the Boko Haram is? It's an Islamist terrorist organization. When Shivsena has condemned this, we condemn it in totality. Our youth leader, Dr. Shinde's tweet has got messages pouring in from all across Maharashtra. The youth of Maharashtra, the youth of India, rally behind us because these topless, brainless, shameless parties that sit on judgment have no idea of what Gen Z is thinking about. Today, we have moved beyond the land of snake charmers. India is not a country which is to be taken lightly. Artificial intelligence is the way ahead, and in a country such as ours, where we have the agriculture sector which has benefited, defense which has benefited, you can continue to live in the past. And I want to question the Ubata Sena, that Uddhav Thackeray ji, now that Rahul Gandhi's circus is disrupting India's global milestones for petty politics, why are you cozying up, and what is your official stand? You talk about being compromised. The people who are compromised are the people who are implicated in the National Herald case. And when it comes to sabotage and spineless work, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, you have proven that you and your anti-alliance partners, anti-India partners will never understand what stalwarts like Atal Bihari Vajpayee have said. Governments will come, governments will go. Parties will be formed, parties will collapse. But the nation, that is what our heart beats for. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Bharat Mata Ki Jai, and Jai Maharashtra. And on behalf of Shivsena, Adanya Eknath Shinde and Dr. Shrikantji Shinde, we stand in solidarity with the Prime Minister's endeavours of the AI Summit, and certain anti-national parties like the Anti-National Congress Party, the Anti-National Congress Lafanga Party continue to play their theatrics and photo optics and drama.